All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited to be sharing with you the things my team and I have been working on for retail traders, specifically for technology and trading. Lots of education, lots of technology to help you on your trading journey. But first, my attorneys do recommend that I show this disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Trading does involve some risk, significant risk, not suitable for all investors. The decisions you make and the actions you take in trading are solely your responsibility. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Please understand, acknowledge these risks before participating. So, what I want to do is share with you three different ideas, three things that I've found that retail traders can use when it comes to trading technology. Number one is to help vet new strategies. What does that mean? Well, imagine having a strategy and maybe it works sometimes, maybe it doesn't work other times. You would want to know the, maybe we'll call it the analytics or the data, the statistics, some kind of report showing you how profitable is it with different scenarios, risking different amounts, right, over certain time frames. How often does it win? How often does it lose? Maybe it works better on a certain time frame. Maybe like a 5 minute chart works better than a 15-minute chart. Maybe certain tickers work better than others. And being able to kind of vet and hash all that out from a statistical and probability point of view. The other thing is that it can help you with finding new positions, creating new positions, doing order entry, doing all the things that you need to in order to get into a trade. Sometimes people are like, I have no idea where to go. Like lots of overwhelming stuff. Well, imagine technology can assist you in that. And the third is risk management and sizing. What does that mean? Well, imagine you're placing the same size bet on every single trade. Let's say, just for example, you're risking $500. $500, $500 each and every time, and you're looking for a multiple of that when you win. And when you're, if you're wrong and the trade just doesn't work, you lose $500. It's a fixed risk. It's risk, managing your risk. You're not sometimes risking 500, sometimes risking 3,000, sometimes risking more, sometimes risking less, right? Because even with 50-50 odds, if you risk $500 and let's say you win $1.40 for every time you lose a dollar, you're going to be profitable even with 50-50 odds, right? So, who am I? My name is Matt DeLong, and I have been a stock and options trader for 8 years. I've been working with trading automation, specifically stock trading automation, and now futures for 5 years. I was the former CTO real life trading for 4 years, and I've been a speaker at the Money Show for 3 years. Now, what I want to talk to you today is about the power of an automated back test. What does that mean? Well, again, imagine coding out your strategy, putting it into a program, and then running a whole bunch of analysis, statistics, running a whole bunch of, we'll call them tests or automated back tests, going back in time, maybe sometimes 90 days, maybe 6 months, maybe longer. And I want to show you what this looks like. This is what I am highly recommending you guys all look at. And this is an actual real life back test on one of our strategies. And it shows how much you win, how much you lose, right? When you win, how much you win, when you lose, how much you lose. And this is collectively, of course, across quite a few trades. It's not just one single trade. This is not pull the lever on the machine and hope you get three cherries in a row and you make tons of money. That's not what this is. This is actually across, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is 65 trades and it's showing about 66% profitable in this example. Now, we can run hundreds of examples and generate hundreds of reports that can show you how our technology performs historically. Obviously, going forward, it could perform a little differently. But what we're doing is we're not relying on technical analysis. We're not relying on fundamental data. What we're relying on is probabilities. We're relying on probabilities. Okay. And what this shows you is when we lose a dollar, how much do we make? We make $2.73. That's what the price. So we're basically taking all of our wins and dividing by our losses, right? So all of our gross profit minus our gross losses, our wins and our losses. What does that give us as a ratio? Almost a 3-to-1. That's basically what that's telling us. And that's super, super important. And imagine in this case, uh, our trailing drawdown is about 10% of our net, right? About 10% of the net profit. So that's almost, I mean, that's almost a 10-to-1 type ratio, which is really, really, really solid. The other thing I'm going to show you is what this looks like from a graphical point of view. Imagine something like this that shows your balance over time over every single trade. And typically what you want in these types of situations is you want like a bottom left to top right type of, this is what we call an equity curve, right? Meaning I want to see my gains rising steadily. What I don't want to see is one huge win and then slowly losing it all over time. You guys remember GME, some of the meme stops back from a few years ago. You could have got lucky and had some huge win and then slowly given it all back. And this can actually show you on a daily basis, day by day by day, how well each and every trade, how it performs, your wins, your losses, the cumulative running totals of the account. The other thing it does show you is when you win, how much do you win? So you guys can imagine the size of your losses is pretty small compared to the size of your win. You can see remember, there's $2.73 for every $1 we lose. We're winning $2.73. So you can see there's 5 trades in a row. There's 4 in a row, 4 wins in a row, right? There's lots of trades that work out. And we're able to run these back tests literally in just seconds. And this works on stocks. This works on futures. Some of you are asking and wondering, what platform is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the powerful platform with million plus users, NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8 works amazing with stocks. It works with futures. You can connect even funded account prop firms to this platform. You can connect your interactive brokers account. So if you have a real money traditional brokerage account, you can connect interactive brokers. There's quite a few brokers that they support. They are working on Schwab. As you guys may know, Schwab kind of absorbed TD Ameritrade a couple of years ago, and they finally flipped the switch and moved everyone over. So they're working on the new version of that. It was working with TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade is no more. It's now Schwab. So they're working on the new integration. But what about this? What about analytics and data? Again, data driven decision making. What about, hey, what days of the week does this work on? Well, this is showing me this actually works pretty well very many days of the week, right? And in this case, we're looking at, I believe this is a futures back test. And this is showing futures trades 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. So that's why you're not seeing a Saturday or Sunday. Obviously, if you're running something like crypto, you can see Saturday and Sunday. There's other days. Obviously, the crypto market does trade 24/7. In this case, the futures market is 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, this will also show you the exact trades that it took. If you wanted to zoom in here and look at all of our technology, this is a fully automated trade. It shows an entry, and you'll see that blue dotted line here. Our take profit is our green line. Our stop loss is this red line. And guess what that does is it gives us a fixed risk. It's not just buying, hoping it's going to reverse and losing, losing, losing. It's actually a fixed risk, meaning we know where we're going to exit for a loss and we know where we're going to exit for a win, right? And you'll see that this is a ratio. We're risking for every $1 we risk, we want $1.40 in gains. That's a 1.4R ratio. So even with 50-50 odds, if I lose $1.40 for every dollar, I'm sorry, if I win $1.40 for every dollar I risk, over time, 50-50 odds, that's going to grow, right? And in this example, I believe we used a $2,500 risk. So obviously $2,500 risk. And we have a 1.4R profit taker, which is a ratio, right? 1.4 times that. So basically, our configured parameters show if we lose 2,500. If we win 3,000. Now, even with 50-50 odds, you guys can probably imagine what your account, you win, then you lose, then you win, then you lose, then you win, then you lose, even with 50-50 odds. Why? Because we're winning more than we're losing, even 50-50 odds. Some of you guys, that may have been an aha moment. What am I talking about? Again, this is data-driven decision making. Imagine abandoning technical analysis, abandoning fundamental analysis, and just running probabilities on certain patterns of a stock chart It could be a 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, whatever time frame you want. The system and the technology we built can analyze it. And when you connect your traditional brokerage account, like Interactive Brokers, it can actually automatically put the trades into your broker. So again, Interactive Brokers, Charles Schwab is coming soon. Now you're like, well, what about automated, or what if I'm a discretionary trader? What if I like to have semi-automated, I like to control when exactly I want to be the pull the trigger on that. I don't want technology doing that for me. Well, we actually have a tool. What if you're a discretionary trader? Same thing. The technology here can show you exactly what you're risking, and it has buttons on the screen. Once you click these buttons, these are toggles, so they toggle bullish, bearish, reversal, and kind of a continuation. And it will automatically throw out your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit. And in this case, what this also does is it can also throw your order out, right? So imagine watching your chart, waiting for it to happen, and you saying, oh, bearish reversal or bullish continuation, right? So those are all the things that we offer as far as technology. And again, this is all built on NinjaTrader. In this example, we're looking at M&Q, which is the micro NQ. So micro NQ meaning the NASDAQ futures contract. And it does show you this kind of chart visualization over here where it shows where you're getting in, where you're getting out, all that. And the lines are actually thrown on the screen. It does all the measurements. And again, it's a ratio, right? So we're looking for kind of a 1.4 R, meaning we're risking $1 and we want to get 1.4 times that down here in our take profit, right? The green line. So those are all the things you always want to have when you get into a trade. You guys probably know that. You want to have your entry. You want to know when you're going to get out when you're wrong. We call that our stop loss. When you want to get out for a win, and we call that a take profit. And in this case, you'll see it quickly moved in our direction. We exited and then quickly bounced and went the other way. That's why we exit. We don't hold our breath, wish things were different. Now, what this actually does is it'll actually calculate your order entry, your stop loss, and your take profit. So basically what happens is you configure what you want your risk to be, and it will do the work for you. And this is one of our recent students said, it's the technology that you just saw, those buttons on your chart. Push button technology has streamlined all the fumble and bumble of inputting an order, and that's half the battle for new traders. So then some of you are wondering, like, what does this work with? Well, what asset class? Well, futures, of course, stocks, we've mentioned, crypto, forex, anything that you can plug into NinjaTrader, it can trade. Now, some of you guys might be trading options. You're like, well, options isn't listed. Well, actually, what about options? Let's talk about options for a minute. Well, we actually have a different tool that we use for options automation, and this is an example of it. Is separate from and different from the NinjaTrader platform we've been talking about. And you can run a back test over multiple years, and it'll show you your return 157%, 14% drawdown, lots of stats, 1,989 trades, like lots and lots of stuff here that you can look at. And it shows again that what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for that bottom left to top right on our equity curve, right? And that kind of shows kind of how that looks and how it's displayed. You guys can look through, there's a zillion and a half statistics, just like in our other, they're displayed slightly different in this tool, but it shows all of the losers, the winners, all the probabilities, all the percentages. It shows 79% in this example. Obviously, there's lots of inputs you can control. Whether you're doing a single leg option trade or multiple legs, you're doing credit spreads, debit spreads, all kinds of stuff. 0 day to expiration results, 0 day to expire options. And you'll see here's your win. Obviously, you want to win more than you lose, right? So I had 4 losing months over that, 29-month time period. And you can see pretty much the days of the week right here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can see all of that, right? How well it works over a certain preferred and specific time frame. Now, I want to give you guys a tip A stock tip. I want you to write this down. The stock. This is a stock that I want you to invest in heavily. You guys ready? It is you, YOU. Now, before you go open a stock chart, I'm talking to you. You meaning person listening. Okay. Now, obviously, you're able to invest in yourself and you have to be able to trust the company that's teaching you. You don't want to fall for a whole bunch of hype man telling you can make $1 million tomorrow with a $500, a $2,000 account. You can triple your money every month. That's baloney. Okay. You can invest heavily in yourself and learning. So again, my name is Matt DeLong with Push Button Trading, and this is our actually company motto. You don't have to win every time. You have to win over time. We got some pretty cool t-shirts. Again, what this is saying is don't fall in love with every single trade, every win. Why? It's just one trade. It shouldn't make or break you, right? When it shouldn't stress you out. It shouldn't determine your mood for the day or the week or set, it should just be one trade. And assuming you're trading a reasonable amount of risk, it shouldn't stress you out if you lose a few trades. No big deal, right? You keep going. And you don't have to win every time. You have to win over time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of what we offer. We actually offer 12-month yearly mentorships. And this is our semi-automated class. This is for discretionary traders. We do have fully automated. This is for options, and this is bot trading using stocks and futures. If you are interested in those, that is what my company offers. We offer technology, education, and community. And first and foremost, each of these classes is $1,800 to join, and that gives you 12 months of access to our training and our coaches. Or if you prefer, you can pay $150 a month for 12 months. Ask about our financing options. And then finally, if any of those are not interesting to you and you just want to kind of play around and see what's out there, kind of kick the tires, we do have a $7 fee to join our online community of very, very active traders. And we're not a live trading room. Finally, if you've been here this long and you're interested, we do have a URL, which I will put in the chat here, which is pushbuttentrading.co. If you're interested in any of our three ebooks, that go along with each of the classes that we teach, those three programs that you were just looking at, and you can go to pushbuttentrading.co/ebooks. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. I am out of time. If anyone has any questions, please reach out to the email hello@pushbuttentrading.co. Again, hello@pushbuttentrading.co. My name is Matt DeLong, and I would love to help you get connected with our technology, get connected with our education and our community. Again, pushbuttentrading.co. Email hello@pushbuttentrading.co. Thank you.